Well, thank God for that. They are done. That was, honestly, what a mission. So what I was doing was, the people that actually gave me my sewing machine, it was their mothers, they asked me if I could take some old curtains, cut down the width, make them skinnier, and then tack on with the other bit, make them longer. It was actually probably more work than making curtains from scratch. And of course I don't have a work table. This is my work table, this is floor. So I had to put bits of sellotape right next to where our old cat used to scratch on the carpet and put a bit of marking pen on it and measure from that to another point, and then I knew that was roughly the size I needed. So now it's 9:20. I can do a bit of housework. I haven't even had a shower yet. Look at me. Look at my legs. Now, excuse that noise. I might shut that window. And my laundry and my toilet. Right. So, I'm just pre-washing the fabric that I bought. Now, generally what you do is you pre-wash your fabric after you've purchased it and before you cut out your pattern. And that allows for any dye running or shrinkage or whatever. And rule of thumb is basically to wash it in a way that, in the usual way that you'd be washing those particular garments. So a lot of the time I just throw it in the washing machine, but these ones I'm actually going to only be hand washing because they're linen and it's just nicer just to hand wash them. I don't mind hand washing them. And so I've got one's been washed and it's just been rinsed, and the other one's just been washed now. I'll do these lighter colours and then I'll do the darker colour last in case any colour runs. So yeah, right, back to listening to my podcast. Oh, that's a bit wobbly. Hello, hello. Well, good morning. I've done some sewing and I've just had a shower. It's the beautiful state I'm in. I still need to vacuum. What else? Yeah, so I've made those curtains. I've hand washed my fabric. I've just received a notification that my other fabric that I ordered well before the one I received yesterday is going to be delivered this morning. So I'll wash that as well. We've just had a bit of heavy rain, but it is supposed to be clearing, so I'm just going to leave that washing that fabric until the rain's cleared. I'm just a little bit uncomfortable right now because I've been limping and I'm obviously overcompensating. My hips are playing up, very sore. That one. But the Voltaren gel is working quite well. It's still sore, but I can walk on it, so that's the main thing. Speedway is going to be fun because I won't really be able to run up and down from the pits all the time. I'm going to be a bit limited, otherwise I'm going to hurt myself. So I actually thought, nah, bugger it. I'm just going to do some spinning. I'm just doing my second bobbin of the dark brown Romney. That's the first one. And then I'll apply that and the pale coloured one and give them a wash and a skein up. And then I can at least I can do a gauge swatch and then start on that St. Catherine's cardigan, which would be really nice. So I'm just catching up with Vlogmases on YouTube, and it's really nice because even though it's summer here, it's cold. So I kind of feel like I'm joining in on the whole winter thing. I meant to say the noise coming from next door is they're building a garage, so there's a bit of construction noise happening over there. Yeah, when that fabric arrives, we'll open it up. It's arrived. Jess is cooking us some shoestring fries. So let's have a little look. I can't even remember what I bought. know is foil. Oh, yep. Oh, look at that. Isn't that lovely? So light. And then I got black foil, cotton foil, and white. Just for nice floaty summer wear. And then once everything's washed, I'm going to have to look at them all and just decide which one's going to be for what. There you go. I think I got, does it say? I actually can't even remember what I think I got like 3 meters, either 3 or 2.5 meters of each one. That's quite lovely. It's very fine, very sheer. Right, so how's this for funny? Just turned up at Speedway. There's Evan. But I'm cold, so I'm wearing my knitted socks and my Crocs. Look at him. Say hi.
Hi.
That's for all those kids at school, eh? You have school holidays soon.
That should be your
When you guys finish for school holidays?
back there top.
Not next Wednesday, but just touch it.
Yeah.
I just gotta go grab a spanner. Sit that one in. What are you looking for? Oh, I can watch this play today, trying to get it right.
Bit bent. Oh dear. We're home. It was cold. It's summertime and it was cold. Everyone was wrapping up. Look, I've even got beanie under there. It's nice and warm in here though. We've left Evan there because he's going to have a few beers in the club rooms. And my foot is just killing me, so I came home with Jess. But she's going to go and pick him up later. He'll just, because the Speedway club rooms is actually his workshops on the Speedway grounds, so he can leave his ute there and get in tomorrow. Yeah, had a bad run. Here comes Jess, she's jumping in the shower. It's all right. What happened? What was the first thing that happened? So we had a bad run. He got out into the track in his first race and he lost his power steering straight away. So that's really, really hard. So they came back in, had a look, had to replace a whole lot of stuff. And then they dealt with something else was happening with the motor was missing. So one of the other guys, they all kind of help each other out. So, but that still didn't fix the miss. But anyway, he was still racing pretty well in his last race, and a guy came in and pulled in front of him and clipped. So it's munted all the bonnet. You would have seen that in some footage I would have just put in. Never mind. He's pretty level-headed. He doesn't, but he was cursing a little bit right at the end. It doesn't normally bother him. He's pretty calm. So I think it's fair enough he stays for a few beers. Whew. Yeah, my foot is so sore. I tried not to walk around a lot like I normally do, but it was still sore. I didn't show you my dinner because it was a hot dog and chips, and I ate the hot dog while I was waiting for Evan's steak sandwich to cook at the burger place, so I wasn't going to pull out my phone in front of everybody and film what I was eating. Oh, if you're wondering, it's the Sheltered Poncho by Andrea Mowry. And I knitted it specifically for wearing on speedway nights because even in the summer, like you can be real hot during the day and then it can cool off quite a lot at night. In our season, because it goes from like spring to autumn. So, sorry, my head's itchy now. So I'm going to sit here, I'm going to watch a couple of little Vlogmases and then I'll go to bed. I do have this yarn that I want to apply. I'll show you what it looks like. Ow! My back is so sore, my hips. So we're applying that at the moment. And I've still got, what's that? Can you see that? No, that's my sleeve. Oops. That's how much I've got left. It's a bit dark, but you can see, maybe. Yeah. So I will leave you all there. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. I hope you have a good day or night wherever you are. And I will see you tomorrow.